Typhoon Hagibis is set to sweep through Japan over the course of the next 24 to 36 hours. It is continuing to gradually weaken, now a high-end Category 2 on our estimates, with winds of 110 miles per hour and a pressure of 940 millibars as of 6 AM Japan Standard Time this October 12th. The CDPS looks at Shimoda for a potential landfall later today, a Stage 8 on the CDPS scale, which is a 10-tiered scale, catastrophic damage potential, mainly due to up to 24 inches of rain, 600 millimeters, for parts of central Japan. Along with that, a very large wind field, as you can see, extending out 320 miles to the northeast. Current position 31.2 north, 137.1 degrees east, which makes it 198 miles from Tanabe, 254 from Osaka, 242 from Hamamatsu, 326 from Yokohama, and 343 from the capital Tokyo. The storm is expected to move through that region pretty soon. At the moment, typhoon warnings have been issued for a large swathe to the northwest of the storm for all of those locations marked at the bottom of the screen. Gale advisories in effect for the rest of Kyushu, Shikoku, and most of Honshu at this point. So here is the rainfall trend. Most of the rain, the highest rainfall amounts, will be just to the west of the landfall zone, moving inland as the storm sweeps through. So mountain regions of central and eastern Japan could receive the highest amounts of rainfall, which could exceed 600 millimeters, and some Japanese media and JMA suggesting it could reach 1,000 millimeters, which would be astronomical in terms of rainfall amounts. Elsewhere, in lower lying areas and along the coast, Tokyo in particular as well, could see 200 millimeters in those areas. Sea surface temperatures are around 27, maybe dropping to 26 degrees now. It will fall just below the threshold needed for general cyclone activity just before it strikes Japan, so we should see some more quick weakening. What's more is that wind shear will rise as well, so that's another indication that maybe we'll see the storm weaken some more. It's already down, according to our estimates, Category 2, 110 miles per hour. It could still strike with winds of 100 miles per hour by the time it reaches the coast of Japan near the east. It will then shoot off towards the northeast, and then it's long gone by the time we get to the middle of the coming week. It's mainly going to be something for the weekend. It will be clearing the picture, even the southern coasts, by Sunday. Chances of tropical storm force winds then, in case you needed to know, are extremely high along the eastern parts there, and Yokohama and Tokyo, very nearly 100%. It's pretty much assured that tropical storm conditions will occur there, and possibly typhoon force winds as well. So the models expect weakening to be quicker now as we get into the 12th of October there. The next 24 hours, the storm should weaken a good 20-30 mile per hour more. Wind shear, as you can see, goes absolutely berserk through the roof there, and sea surface temperatures drop off a cliff as well. The track of the storm is pretty assured, moving towards the northeast, and it will eventually end up in the Bering Sea as a post-tropical cyclone remnant. So here's how the storm's been appearing on the satellite imagery in the last 6 hours or so. The eye is still somehow alive. It's looking very poor in those latest frames and must be slowly but surely collapsing. The wider storm itself covers an enormous area. You can see the band on the western side there all the way over in western Kyushu. That is the westernmost extent of the storm, with lots of dry air behind it. We'll continue to have more updates on this storm throughout the day local time. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube channel. If you're not there already, you may well be. Good chance of that. Subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 on there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron. You can see more information about all the benefits involved by visiting patreon.com/Force13. With a special thanks to these people for being our most valued patrons this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colours wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.